Miyabi! And we're continuing with Bully Me More. Oh, and if you just joined us, you're welcome. Glad you made it here. And I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember the most important character is you, the readers. Let's get it continued. Soon, my apprehensions proved to be well-founded. You got one too, huh? Yeah, unfortunately. They turn as I approach. What's all this murmuring, you two? If you have to ask, I guess you didn't get one. Unless it's just another one of his pranks. I raise my hand in gesture of submission. Whatever's going on here, you know more than I do. Kanon nods before drawing me down into the huddle. I found this waiting in my locker this morning. She hands me a small note and I read it aloud. Your voice is such a turn on, Kanon-chan. I got one too. Only mine says, do you prefer French fries or French kisses? That's gross! Disgusting! Like you said, it's probably just some sick prank though. Have you checked your locker today? No, actually. The two of them exchange a look of trepidation. Before long, we're standing in front of my locker. Well, here it goes. Sure enough, there's a note waiting for me inside. My eyes widen as I scan the handwritten scrawl. Well, don't leave us hanging. What does it say, Obelisk the Tormentor? How does it feel having two sexy girls fawning over you? They gasp in unison. Oh dear! This creep was watching us. I scan the area anxiously, but there's no one in sight. How should I react? I clench my chest tightly. I feel my chest tightening as shock gives way to panic. What are we going to do? If everyone finds out we've been... Mitsuki lunges forward and presses her hand over my mouth. Not so loud, you idiot! Baka! Easy there, Obelisk the Tormentor. There's no need to panic! You mean there's no need for panties? Are you kidding me? For all we know, this person is trying to blackmail us. Well, unless they start making demands, I can't see what we can do. Just keep our guard up and our eyes open for now, I guess. Either of you have any idea who the culprit might be? You mean besides my sister, her lackeys, and countless people I used to bully? Kanon nods truthfully. It could be almost anyone. As if things weren't bad enough, every phone in our classroom goes off the moment we get back. 3 of your classmates are into naughty role plays. guess which ones? This can't be happening! As murmurs fill the room, our homeroom teacher looks up with a frown. What's all the commotion? Quiet down or I'll have you ban phones in entire class. In class eternally. It's not until lunch that the three of us can reconvey. Alright, now it's time to panic. Now it's time for panties! I swear, if I get my hand on whoever this is, they'll wish they never. When she straightens suddenly, I am worried she might have finally cracked. You all right there, Mitsuki? She nods distractedly. Better than all right. I've just had a great idea. Her gaze is razor sharp as she turns to Driskinon. Think you can whip up a fake petition and get everyone in class to sign it? Kanon frowns, only for her eyes to light up in realization at a moment later. Consider it done. Sign our petition and save the Maras! Mitsuki and I watch on hopefully as Kanon corners one student after another. Let's hope this works! Have a little faith, will you? One school is over, Mitsuki and I take the petition sheet back to her place. After placing it beside the note from her locker, we anxiously wait for the verdict. Let me see now. The spacing, then the loops, and finally the alignment. As the minutes pass, Mitsuki grows visibly impatient. Well, is there a verdict? Is there a match? The elderly man removes his glasses with a sigh. Nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Mitsuki looks crestfallen. I'm sorry, but I couldn't be so much assistance. He bows, taking his leave. Well, that's it then. She flops back onto the sofa with an air of bitter defeat. It's only a matter of time before our secret revealed itself. Now, guess I may as well have my father start looking into alternative schools, huh? She eyes me mournfully. What should I say? Come on, Mitsuki! It ain't over until it's over! The longer they drag this out, the more chances we have to uncover who's behind it all. Unless you have brilliant ideas, I'd actually prefer to bite the bullet. Wouldn't you rather save it for them instead? Of course I would, but let's get real here. The only reason they draw this is to torture us. When then all of a sudden, she starts flexing her legs. My feet are killing me. Damn Cena, making me wearing a pair of shoes after the sauce ruined the last ones. Sounds like someone needs a foot massage. If you're volunteering, I'm heartily going to turn one down. Well, don't give me that look. Surely a foot massage is no big deal after some of the things we've done together. All right, you have a point. So what are you waiting for? I promise you'll be handsomely rewarded if you do. She flashes me a wink before wiggling her toes in the air. If there's a chance I'll ease her stress, I guess it's a small price to pay. What should I do? Fine, I'll indulge you just this once. Just don't get used to it, okay, master? She collapses silently, bouncing up from and down on the sofa in a gleeful anticipation. At last, sweet relief. Come on now, don't be shy. She shuffles over, then past an empty space beside her on the sofa. When I lower myself down, she swings her legs onto my lap. I feel my cheeks burning up as she hoists her dress up slightly. Whenever you're ready. I take her foot and begin to run my thumbs over the sole. Oh yeah, a little harder though. You're the boss. When I push harder, she arches her back, exhaling through clenched teeth. I'm about to ease off when I feel the muscle of her calves relax. Yeah. Now you're getting it. It doesn't take long to realize that this whole process is not as easy as it seems. The way she squirms and the way she keeps squirming, like that certainly doesn't help things either. Ooh, right there. That's the sweet spot. She's all but melted into the sofa with a moan and a pleasure. Ah! Please don't stop. Seeing the look of an ecstasy on her face only spurs me on all the more. Before long, I am working her feet like a potted shaping an exquisite form of clay. Oh gosh, that's so firm. You know what they say, no pain, no gain. I grip my teeth, starting to raking in my knuckles from heel to toe and back again. When she gives me a struggled groan, I look up to see her eyes rolling back in pleasure. No pain, oh gosh, I'll listen to tormentor. She murmurs slowly fading. Her murmur slowly fades until I can hear her ragged breath. After continuing in silence for a while, I start winding down. And we're done. How are you feeling now? Like my soul has left my body. She looks up with a smile. Now, about the reward. I shake my head slowly. Nah, don't worry about it. She swings her legs to the floor before tilting her head with a frown. You went to all the effort, not expecting nothing in return. That's so sweet, Obelisk. When I shake it off, her eyes take in a sultry look. Well, consider this a token of things to come. Before I know it, her lips are pressed against my cheek. Let me know when you're ready to collect the rest. Feeling her squeezed in the inside of my thigh, I almost leap out of the chair. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but something tells me I'll enjoy finding out. Geez, is that the time? I'd better get going home. She sighs, nodding reluctantly. Let's hope Keenan has a much better luck forming a plan. Later that night, another tap on my window revealing Keenan waiting to be let in again. Oh, good, you're still awake. Guess what? I muster a worried shrug. I know. To find our culprit. It's late, Keenan. can we cut to the chase? Well, you know, my dad is a pro with computer, right? When I told him I was getting a load of spams, he looked into the number for me. Turns out the messages sent were using some automated text program. Now, it just so happens that my dad knows some people who work for the developer. He calls it a favor, and they gave him the details they had linked to that account. All right, now I'm awake. Who's our guy? See, the thing is, the name is clearly a fake, but it's linked to an address that actually checks out. Then that's where I'm going first thing tomorrow. She nods resolutely. You and me both. Despite her eagerness to join us, Mitsuki can't escape a family common mention. It's nearly midday. By the day Keenan and I emerge from the nearby subway station, the address turns out to be a rather unremarkable block of apartments in a short walk away. You sure this is the place? Seems like it. Now what? I shrug, hiding my nerves. Brace yourself, I guess. Well, I'm ready as I'll ever be. What about you? Hey, I was born ready. She nods enthusiastically. That's what I like to hear. Whatever waits beyond that door, we're no more than a match for together. So, what are we waiting for? As I press the doorbell, Kanon murmurs under her breath, come out, whoever you are. When the door cracks open, I stare back in surprise. Huh? It can't be. Obelisk, Kanon, what brings you here? You'll have to excuse the mess. It's been a while since I last entertained any guests. Kanon fidgets nervously as we perch on his couch. Meanwhile, I'm trying my best to scan the room for clues. Wait here a moment. I'll scrounge something up. When he heads into the kitchen, Kanon nudges me instantly. What's going on here? I can't believe it can't really be him, can it? I shrug, equally bewildered. Did we somehow end up at the wrong address? Which just so happens to be where our homeroom teacher lives. She shakes her head gravely. That's way too unlikely to write off as a coincidence. So what do we do now? Just come right out and accuse him of stalking us? She shrugs uncertainly. I'm scared, Obelisk the Tormentor. I'm just about to suggest that we slip out when my eyes go wide as the dinner plates. Kay is holding a riding crop in one hand and a spiked leather collar in the other. Well, here I am. He smacks the crop over his thigh with a magic gleam. Ready to be bullied? Kane-sensei, what are you doing? Don't be so coy. He grins widely even more. Unless that's part of the act. So, you are the one behind the notes and the text message? We thought someone might be out to blackmail us, but this wasn't the most pleasant way of gaining your affection. But what else could I do? Once I caught the three of you playing like little masochists game, well, I simply had to find a way to congratulate myself. When Kanon looks suggested, his eyes are plentifully. Oh, don't worry. I'm hardly going to share your little secret with anyone now that I'm part of it. Much as I enjoyed the prospect of being put into detention with you, he chuckles, holding the collar up to his throat. Now, if you'd be so kind. When he starts to advance on her, Kanon springs away. No, stay away from me! Soon he's almost on her. What should I do? You heard her, sicko! Striding into his path, I push him aside. Arrgh! He loses balance, crashing into a bookshelf. Let's get out of here! Kanon raises a head and turns the door handle. Oh no, we're locked in! Quick, out the window! It's small, but I managed to pull it open enough for us to squeeze our way outside. After a mad scramble, we duck into the alleyway to catch our breath. You think we lost him? I raise a finger to my lips for silence as I listen out. Bully me, please. I've been ever so bad. Kanon eyes me frantically. I think we should split up. I furrow my brow, trying to asset the best plan of action. There's a chance splitting up might distract him, but what if he catches one of us in the process? I don't know, Kanon. He's waiting. His wailing grows louder. Time to decide, Obelisk. With our backs against the cold stone wall, I reach down and grasp her hands. The only way we're getting out of here is if we stick together. You can't think of one of us should go for help while the other keeps him busy? We've seen enough of his old horror movies, to know that's always the bad idea. If anything happens to you, I'd never forgive myself. I give her a hand a squeeze as she gazes up at me earnestly. For a moment, it's as if all our pearls have faded away. You know I'd do anything to protect you, Kanon. She nods briefly. All right, I do. All right, let's stick together. Her smile fades as Kane finally staggers into view. Here you are, playing hide and seek. I shudder as his lips curl into a demented grin. That's our cue to leave. Clutching her hand tightly, we sprint down the alley. Goodness me! Will you look at all this filth? Wouldn't you like to order me to clean it up? I steal a backward glance to find him gaining on us. Keep running, Kanon. I'm doing my best. To her credit, she does pick up the pace, but it isn't long before exhaustion sets in. I can't keep up, Obelisk. My legs are cramping. Come on, I got you. Letting go over her hand, I race a few steps ahead to couch down the in preparation. Within seconds, her arms and legs are wrapped tightly around my shoulder and waist. Hold on, this is going to be a bumpy ride. Lurching to my feet, I muster as much speed as I can under an added burden. All the while, I can hear the deranged cries of our pursuer. Punish me, Obelisk. Treat me like you do Mitsuki and Kanon. No chance in hell, sir. Why not? I'll give you a perfect score in your class test. I'd rather fail then play along with your twisted fantasies. Well, that's not very carelessly of you. There's a rage in his voice now. He's getting closer, Obelisk. I promised to keep you protected, didn't I? Yeah, but nothing, Kanon. I grip my teeth. Every muscle in my body cries out to protest. Some things are too precious to think of letting go. After running what feels like marathon to the path at the busy highway, nothing left for you to run, nowhere left for you to run now. Take that crop, Obelisk. Make me your slave. Induct me into the forbidden world of masochism, Master. With a sudden screech of tires, a car is suddenly skidding out of nowhere, rolling over to Bonnet K, is flung into the air like trash. Man, talk about taking out the trash. When Natsuki gets out, she doesn't bat an eyelid at having just run over someone. I came as quick as I could. Care to bring you up to speed? I spread her out a laugh. Unsure if she meant that as a pun. Well, hearing the pathetic moan from the garbage pail, I break into a smile. I think the universe just handed out some punishment to the biggest masochist of all. Alright everyone, here's what I'm gonna call this an episode. If you all like the video, do me a favor and punch the like button in the face like a boss and high fives all around. Oh, and if you just joined us, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember, the most important character is you, the readers. May all be out.